That's pretty out there. Has anybody ever done it before?
Well, I don't know anyone that's done it. No, there's no reason why it shouldn't work, but the cartridge is at least 40 years old. It's an antique. Ektachrome is quite a new film, so it's stiffer, so it might not move as freely through the cartridge.
Why don't you give us a heads up? Tell us what's going on.
The cartridge you get in Straight8 is basically one that's like this. What I thought would be a good idea, and what I've always wanted to do, is to smash the cartridge open, take out the reel of exposed film, and expose it again in another cartridge. So I found out about this when I went to Russia, and a friend of me as a gift gave me this Russian camera, and inside was this, which is a reloadable cartridge.
Hold that bad boy up again. It's,
yeah.
I love the comedy label, it's just reflecting in the light.
So we've got to limit the light that's coming to half of the frame, yeah, the whole way through the first time we shoot it. Then in the darkroom I put it in this cartridge, and then we limit the light to the other side of the frame and shoot the other side of the frame. Theoretically that is what we're trying to do. I can follow them roughly,
yeah.
And then there's this one diagram which is just ridiculous.
But these are better, aren't they? Yeah, look, it shows you here, look, you see, wrap it round a few times. This is how the Russians tend to do it. Wrap it round a few times outside of the cartridge,
yeah.
Pop it on, and then put the other side on. So that it's going to be all like this.
Yeah.
And you're going to take it out. It's dark.
Alright.
It'll go like this. Yeah, see, a world of
pain.
A world of pain.
Jake thought that those might stick.
These?
Yeah.
Well, that seems to be fairly free turning.
This music is awesome. This is how comedy it's going to be. I'll tell you. Right. So the only
I'm really enthralled by the idea of doing this now.
Yeah.
I'm going to. If this works.
The thing is, though, dude, do you know how many we could do? You could do not just one split screen, multiple, yeah. What we want is him looking always to the left, and she'll be looking always to the right, and with the backgrounds, hopefully, when they walk in, move in towards the centre of the frame, which will accentuate the fact that the story is about a couple that have just broken up. So they're moving in different directions, yet there's still things that pull them together. Right, so there's three ways we can block the light off from half of the frame. This will give us the matte box gives the sharpest edge. Clive's idea was to put another half further on within the other end of the matte box, and then an idea I want to try is actually closing off half the gate with a bit of insulating tape. So we're going to try those options out. A blurred edge on the yeah, and then when you move the matte box, it's sharper. You see what I mean?
Sharper, but yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, but the risk of having it absolutely clean is that you'll never get it spot on, and you'll just have these two weird lines. But I think they'll be bleeding anyway. That's the thing that we don't know.
Maybe that's the way of doing. You know, you've got that one split screen thing, and then you introduced him, then you introduced her, and then it's both all the way through. You can count the number of frames you want to do that for.
But that's a great idea, Rafa. Shame that you thought of it. That's good. Keep it there. And a bit of AFO. It was working. Look at it.
Ah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it works.
What has happened is that where we taped over one side of the gate in order to achieve the split screen effect, counterintuitively the bit of the gate which we taped over was the wrong side. We were shooting just a little tiny strip in the middle instead of one side. But I think you put something which has got glue on it next to your gate, you're asking it to get hairs and crap in it, and also I think that when you double expose it, you're going to make the image that much darker.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You get more definition of that side of the frame.
And
you save the matte box because that'll give you the bleed.
Right, the blacks will be blacker, but then so will the whites.
That's all right though. Even though we had problems with the Russian cartridge taking it up, it's still exposed an image on the other side for like 5 frames.
Wicked.
So the method works basically. It's just a question of getting the Russian cartridge to run round. The problem is that as this gets pulled through by the take-up spool, the coil tightens around the core, and as it tightens, eventually it just locks up. So that's a problem that we've got at the moment, is that the film doesn't run through, so we're a bit screwed. But we're committed to it because we shot half the film, so I just need to find a way of getting around that problem.